Introducing the 3-part options course with Hans Albrecht. Get access for free by scanning this QR code or clicking on the link in the description.
Delta reported early and just dumped. And I actually posted that in Trading Room Notes, and you'll see that that was kind of, okay, pulling the whole sector down. So this has been a really solid theme for 2 reasons. Number one, wicked extended, overvalued, and also virus risk, war vibe risk. Basically, I really saw this rolling over, as you know, back in January. And I said, I think it's a really good idea, even though it's going nowhere right now, to get March and June puts and then just leave them there because something's going to happen. Anyway, the March puts are, oh my God, June's perfectly fine too. Anyway, it's worked wicked awesome, but this is the reason. Delta Airlines cutting outlook after hours, and it hit the whole sector. It did recover a little bit from this 42. By the way, just remember, yesterday it closed at 50 and it hit a low 43. You know where 43 is? Oh my gosh. 43 is down here at the 400-week area. Not perfect, but almost. That's a lot. Delta also just stunning. I mean, just stunning. The best one. That was just really that was it. 57.50 was the goal here. That was absolutely, we get inside, we're dumping, we have dumped. And remember, 44, do you see this trend line? That is the short price target. But look what happened. See this down here? Look at this over here. I'm going to go over here. This is intraday, what happened. That is literally that same picture annotated on a weekly is what you get here. We didn't quite tag, but we came really close, which means we have to go hit that. We still have to go hit that 42.53, or just let's call it 43. 42.53 is, believe it or not, the price target still for Delta. I will contend I see this 42.50 in time. We're talking waterfall cascade now. The Delta, United Airlines, and Jets, look at this. I mean, this was 10 times yesterday. It's just gorgeous again for June. Your June is going to be 10 times on those options. Beautiful. So it worked way faster than the June was necessary, but I didn't know when it was going to roll over in January. I just had a high conviction it was going to roll over in January into this part of the year. So, wow. I still think Carvana has a lot more to go. Yes. FedEx has another probably $20 to go. IRM is on its path, trend reversal. Intuit also on its path. IRM, Intuit, Abercrombie, Carvana, Cava, FDX, Delta, United, and Jets. That was a big theme. United was the other one, poster child. And this was the exhaustion candle, the top. It was done right here. So that was literally in January, but I was waiting patiently. Gorgeous 50-day tag for United Airlines. Still hasn't even hit the 200. We're still, by the way, falling. It's not even holding. And this is unprecedented. Kind of like the Netflix when we had 20 days of nonstop green and it hit a record. There was no way you could talk me into this many weeks of green was going to be sustainable, plus viruses, plus trade wars, plus recession risk pulled forward. It is gorgeous. So I think those are the highlights of the big shorts. Those are the ones that I have been going over every single day. 200-day tag for Jets, but we're under the 50. And then Jets was an absolute high conviction that we were just waiting to roll over. So this is your arm. It could not get and stay above 164, and then it rolled over to the channel, and then it broke channel. And that's all there is to say about that. Carvana, stunning from that also monthly resistance. The other 2 big shorts, I really love these big shorts. Obviously, for obvious reason, I'm convicted. When I get convicted in something, it's like high probability. Cava was one of them. Come on. This is not worth whatever it was, 35 million a restaurant. I'm not joking. Like, come on. Anyway, the point is, gorgeous, still working, broke the 200. Novo was another one, gorgeous, big, huge head and shoulders, just has to stay below 138. We're going to head all the way down here, and I literally had 86.5. This is gorgeous. And then it just dumped again yesterday. This is just really nice. All right, 167 for Carvana. What are some other big shorts? Okay, so some other big shorts. We have Abercrombie, which is just really unrelenting. This has got to fall. This is ridiculous. It's not worth 783%, gain since May 2023. So yes, this is beautiful and continuation. I can't believe we haven't had at least a stabilization in this. In other words, forget snapback. I'm looking for stabilization. There's been none. That's just, look at this. Bear, this was complete bull trap, complete bear raid. Perfect. Below the monthly, below the trend line, below the 50, and there is your 100-week. There's no bounce. There's nothing. Look at how it stays outside the Keltner channel now. That's how incredibly strong a short this is. Nothing. That's nothing. I thought we'd have one down here, the 200, and then we dumped to the 200, and now it's kind of sort of not really stabilized. But yes, I still think 49, and then I think it'll go, what did I say, 25? Yeah, so whatever the May 2023 level was, is really see that we head back at least 50. Okay, so but not right in one straight line usually. Ever again at 200. Ever. It will be zero before it's 200. I mean, unless they do some crazy QE again, just not reasonable. IRM is another one, which I warned when Doge came in, they're going to start to pick away at this one. And notice how it came to the 200, bounced, overshot the 200, bounced, and then rolled over. And that's it. We're on 82, which is support. So Iron Mountain is on support. Abercrombie is on a kind of support. Intuit, I'm still bearish, but it hasn't rolled over yet. This was the big one. It came all the way down to my 583. It overshot to 558, perfect channel, and then it had earnings, and I still didn't trust it, and we're right back down, so that's working. FedEx is the other one. Gorgeous. This was up here, evening star reversal, just needed to stay inside 293. It did bounce, but obviously just tagged and came back down, and it continues to roll over. It gapped below, it got back inside, filled that gap, got rejected at the 10-week, gap below to the 200, and I'm like, just last week going, this is perfect place for a rejection, and we're down 244. So level by level, this is falling. Like Peloton back in 2021, nobody is able to get outside Zoom calls and such. You'll never, ever, ever, and I said it back then, you're never, ever, ever going to see a more perfect earnings report in your entire life than Zoom. Seriously. But none of it's sustainable. You're never going to see Abercrombie back at 200.
Join Club today to engage with Samantha and her team of 10 experts. Scan this QR code or click the link in the description. Subscribe to LaDuc Trading YouTube channel for more live trading room recap videos and other content.